Racing.
Bunke here at Pine Lake. We're out here testing. Had another great day of testing. Learned lots. We're trying to pray for Mother Nature to come and bring us some cold weather so we can go racing. Pine Lake's been pushed back twice. We're hoping this weekend, but we don't know. It's still kind of iffy. Core Power Sports has been pushed back. They pushed back their first two races, or canceled. So our first race is now the end of January. So hopefully we get cold weather and some snow and we can go racing.
What's engagement at?
Well, I don't know. It still seems like it's low. Like it rolls and it doesn't pull up and hit. It might not supposed to be that way, but
Well, it's probably not going to be. But it's not a snowcross clutch either, where the weeds can jump 900 feet clutch.
I'll look at engagement. Go around. Is it half inch right now?
Yeah. Might be a little light on one side actually. So
Oh, sure. This side?
I think it's that side. Is on the throttle. Pretty easy.
Oh, yeah.
So we could
Coupling blocks?
coupling blocks. I got one spring. I guess we could. I got one spring on high. Which one?
Yeah, you don't hardly have to touch the throttle and it breaks loose. Which, I remember that from the past. Like they got more power.
We'll go medium. Yeah. I had one on high.
Yeah, on the throttle. Like coming on that, like the sweepers coming towards us, like you're on the throttle, you're trying to like make just positively move around the cones, and like you turn the handlebars and it just drift out. These feel opposite, and like it seems like it's more than just I feel like it's more than just the skag. Like it feels like it's the coupling blocks. Like the coupling blocks are pulling the front arm up as you're.
Well, that should drive the skis.
Yeah.
So
And that's
our
like
rear
positive.
torque arm is collapsing, taking weight off the skis as you're on the throttle.
Yeah, this one, it's positive, like you're on the hammer, and it wants to spin a track, but the skis are stuck, and you can go wherever you want to go. Like this right-hander, I can just chop the throttle and tap the brake, and then on the throttle.
You might need an extra coupling blocks back there, pull them out even.
Yeah.
Maybe look at it and see.
On this one or on this one?
This one.
Yeah.
If those, we'll just maybe, add a little bit of material
You gotta work it coming into the corner, and it's nice in the corner, but then like on the sweeping turn, like you really gotta let off and make sure the front end's planted and roll into the throttle to keep it going.
You sit back further than Bo too on the sled, I've noticed.
Yep. And that helps me get around the corner. You get the back end coming around.
that change, it felt like it almost got more unstable. Like, but it's more controlled coming in. So like as you get on the brakes, like it'll start to pitch and scrub coming in. But when you're in the sweepers, it hurt. You're not as positive on the front, and it wants to do the twitch.
Which follows with, basically it's putting more skis.
Yeah.
More ski pressure now.
Like that was a good change because you could tell the difference, but it wasn't like undrivable difference. It improved.
Back to a half inch and then pull some muffling out of the rear?
Maybe. Because yeah, right now even with this setup, when you're in a slow corner, like I tried this corner over here, I came in, pitched it sideways, and it felt good, like I was controlled, and like I was ready to just hammer on it and drive out, and it just ripped the studs out, and it just so I had to like back out of it, get it straight, and then roll into it, exit the corner.
Yeah. I think the only time we actually even activate coupling is in that front hole. We're on low in the front hole on the rail right now, but
yeah,
we'd have to run through the motion. But I think if we even go back one hole, I don't think we're even going to activate coupling.
On high.
Well, on high we would, then we'd be back to close to where we're at. But like go back one hole
And do medium?
and just leave it on low and see if we make a change.
Yeah.
And then if we need to go medium, then we can go up one. What it might start doing though is picking the ski.
I can kind of feel that already. I went back to Gunner's got an oval blown out around the weed bed, and it's basically you're just doing a left-hand turn the whole time. A couple straightaways, but like a lot of gradual lefts, and I can feel it where how it was earlier in the day. I could have like just played with the throttle and kept it flat and going. But now, like, it's sitting on that edge, and it's a verge between, like, picking the inside ski and breaking loose, or pushing. Like, if you get into the duff where you're not positively bit, like, it'll just skate out, and you lose your bite. It's not that bad. Like, you can get through it if you're in the duff. Like, it's minor. You can whap the throttle or tap the brake, and you'll be in it. It's not undrivable. I would say Bose is worse in that situation, like in the losing your front end bite. Bose floats more.
And we wound up with, I believe it was 13 second places.
The year you won.
13 second places.
That was the year you won.
That was where Jorstig gave you the nickname Bridesmaid.
Right?
Bridesmaid.
I won a couple of the Pro Open class events, but I got second to Brian Beardoll or Corey Bates in every single race.
That's actually pretty good though, if you think about it. Second place every race.
Consistency.
And that's pretty impressive.
It was annoying though. Because it was multiple races where you lose a 100-mile race by like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Come on back, Emily. Give you a tour of the back half of the shop here. So you got mainly just part storage in the back. We got a shock bench. We do a lot of our engine work and our clutch work over on that bench over there, and then just a little cleaning table with parts cleaner and press and the grinder and the drill press all on that side. But back here we're just working on the Sioux sled, getting that back together. We got all the parts that we needed for that. Got the engine back. Everything just loose fit in that right now. So I'm gonna start, since we got another spare weekend. Hopefully we can get that pretty much back together by next week. The goal is to take Eagle River weekend and do some testing with the Sioux sled and the new single pipe mod sled that we'd built. So got the race skid here pretty much done, ready to go. Just gotta do some finishing touches, make sure everything is Loctited and get some high facts on it. That thing will be ready to go. And then got another skid on the floor there that we're going to build up for qualifying. And then all the plastic and loose parts from the Sioux sled. So just finished cleaning everything up as it goes back together, and we should be good to go.
Gabe always does the layout. Yeah, he always does it.
Well, the tape measure, I think the one he uses, the numbers are so wore off. He likes that one because he's like, I just know right where to put the paint pen. I'm like, oh, okay.
He does every one of them.
Oh, I've done them in the past.
Wow, bull.
And those ones were really
And they
good.
didn't work. They didn't work.
Hey,
Those tracks didn't work. They lost.
Hey, my I-500 track, I studded and drilled that one.
Did you mark that one out?
Yeah.
You did?
And I won.
Got plenty of washers there, Cash?
Some cracks showed up too, so. Studding day. You want to inspect it? Yeah. Got 5 this year.
Huh?
Is Britta? Yeah. Is Britta here?
You did put an extra pump.
Did she? An extra pump?
We just mapped, we had a bunch of different maps in yesterday.
No, we were just kind of working through, the reliability side of it, pulling, trying to get some data so we could have, the guys look at it and see if we need to go leaner or can go leaner, or maybe we got to add fuel.
What? I wasn't.
In clutching too.
I wasn't, man.
Basically jetting.
Yeah, didn't mess with the clutching because it was just running the right RPM.
We were pretty disappointed, I mean, I don't watch them that much either.
Did they do not good or what?
Yeah, so they play the Packers. Well, the Packers is like they're like the,
It's like Rosa versus Warroad.
well, kind
Type.
of, but it's actually like Roseau versus
Moorhead or
Indus.
something. Indus?
Okay?
Where the is Indus?
It's like, I looked at your dad and I said, the Packers they're just up here and the Vikings are down here. It's almost like the Vikings should be in semi-pro.
It's almost like they should be in semi-pro. Everything's racing related.
They should be, because where they're playing and where everybody else is playing is just a little bit better.
They could maybe even go down to sport. New mod that we built this year. It's a single pipe EFI motor, stock. It's got stock motors, and it's the 600R chassis. And there's no motors or no mods to the motor or anything. Just some chassis mods. It's set up the same as our Sioux sled. Like I said, it's just pretty much got the single pipe with the resonator, and we built it this year. So we went out testing with it this weekend, and we're hoping that it'll compete with those twin pipes. So hopefully in a few years we can run it at the Sioux, or we'll see what happens. Yeah. So these are two of our new 2024 machines. We ran them a little bit this year. We've gone testing a few times. That is my 23 white i500 sled. That one's set up to go ice racing too. It's kind of our baseline because we had a pretty good setup going in Natal Wash, and we're kind of been testing against that to make these better. And so far, I'm thinking that we're liking where these are sitting, and they're getting better every time we go out, and we're hoping that they just keep getting faster and better.
Yeah. So the key difference between the 24 and the 23 was mainly just in the rear suspension. We tested it a little bit last year, and the boys really liked it, so we implemented it under the 24 with longer torsion spring, and it just seems to really it's a big benefit for the boys so far this year.
Yeah, we got some new shock changes that really have benefited us in our rear suspension along with the springs. We've been making moves or steps in the right direction so far this year, so that's been very nice.
Yeah, but hopefully one of these weekends we'll actually get to compete. It's been a tough go so far. We're getting everything ready, so get another free weekend next weekend instead of racing, and hopefully be ready to go, because once we hit the track mid-January here, it's going to be go till end of February.
Go. Yeah.
2023 race sled. What we've done to this is we've completely made it not a snowmobile last year. And what race was it? Nadawash.
Ran out of talent, remember?
Ran out of talent, and now it's. He put the skis back on it.
Yeah.
And
New tunnel.
And it's really fast.
Nah, I mean,
I could push it right now, and a wind could blow it away. It's so fast. Got the decals back on the tank. Put the stickers back on the fuel tank here, and he's got the stickers here. Anyway, yeah, and it's got a track and a motor and clutches.